process, the content, the coaching takes you from wherever you are in your lifestyle. If you're someone that hasn't exercised in a long time, as many folks, if you're someone that has never exercised, the methodology that's employed within PMAX is one that, again, will pick you up from where you are and move you forward in a very safe, holistic, positive fashion.
I used to be a competitive athlete in college and then have done some competitive recreational things post-college, so it's been nice to still feel like I'm an athlete and get the challenges on a day-to-day basis. One of the other things that I like about PMAX is the education that goes along with the actual training itself. And there's a lot I've learned about the impact that nutrition has on my training and on certain performance efforts, so I've really incorporated that into my life now. My brother did PMAX last year, and when he beat me up a hill on a bike, I decided it was time for me to start doing it.
Well, after doing this PMAX, I have to say I am best shape of my life.
Really?
And our quality of life has been uplifted. At our age, that's where it's at, quality of life.
Life's more enjoyable if you achieved a level of physical conditioning that allows you to do more things.
I've been doing it for 4 years, and I can't see myself, as long as I live in San Francisco, not being a part of this program in some capacity. This program has made it possible for me to continue, as I'm getting older, to enjoy the other sports that I do, like rugby. I'm still traveling. I play internationally. I play in Singapore and Hong Kong and over in the UK and some other places. And a lot of that I can attribute to being in the right condition, because a lot of the guys I'm playing with are oftentimes 10, 15 years younger than me.
On the first rotation when I went through, I was rowing at a certain pace, rowing at I think 246 for 500 meters at 156 for my heart rate, and 10 weeks later we did 156, same heart rate, and I was rowing at 226. So I bested my pace by 20 seconds per 500 meters at the same heart rate, which is actually really neat to be able to see an actual measurable result that has nothing to do with your weight.
The periodization, or the 10-week blocks of training where you start with foundation and then you move into the strength phase and then you move into performance phase, is really gearing you up to do an incredible performance event, an event that you really weren't aware that you were capable of doing when you started the program.
I knew that I was going to get physically fit or increase my fitness from PMAX, but what I was most surprised about was what I learned and what I've taken with me from PMAX to my everyday life. And when we're in PMAX, you kind of learn, I always hear the instructor saying, quiet the noise, focus, and the mantra, you can do this, you can do this. And I just find sometimes I'll be in a situation at work, giving a presentation or something, I don't want to do it, but it comes back, you can do this.
Midway through the first rotation, first PMAX rotation, I had my cholesterol retested and I dropped 70 points. So I was ecstatic. The heart rate training zones really clarify what your level of exertion is, and you have a number which you can correlate to how you're feeling. You start finding out that you can go places in terms of conditioning work that were unfamiliar, that were unknown to you. And it's more than just a number, because you get familiar with feelings of exhilaration.
I've been in PMAX about a year now, and I had some health problems. I was approaching high cholesterol. They told me I might be pre-diabetic. They told me I might have high blood pressure. But the fact is that in the last year, my blood pressure has dropped 25 points. And the only thing I can attribute it to is PMAX.
The best I can describe PMAX is to say that it's a team approach to individualized training.
Having that group esprit, having a room full of people all working towards similar goals really helps you get where you want to go.
It sort of feels like an alumni group.
That's
There's
right.
a lot of
family.
It's a group of people that you actually get to know, you suffer with, you work with, and you develop a bond.
There's this energy level that rises in the morning. And I kind of finish that up and I go to work and I'm feeling great and I can tackle the whole day.
It's really fun. That's the key thing. It's really fun. It's very supportive. The teaching and the educating and the fitness program are superb. And it's a real opportunity for me to compete against myself.